Heyo, this is Imaduck doing yet another draft for loscards.com, as always. A Scars draft once again because we haven't gotten the new set online yet. I was really upset about how the last draft went, so I'm diving into a new one. Hopefully this will go a little better. Hopefully we won't have to go infect. Oh, and we started pretty quickly on this one. Our first pack is pretty saucy. I love Glint Hawk Idol. Huge fan of that, mostly because white is the best color, and that's all there is to say about that. No, that card is great. It's an artifact, it's a flyer, it's basically everything you want in this set. It's hard to remove, other than with artifact removal. In other news, we also have Sylvok Replica, who's nice, Blight Mamba, who's it can be annoying late game. Drake's fine. Beam Spitter's fine, Clone Shell's fine, Glint Hawk itself is fine, but the idol is better. But we also got Stratascythe. I find a lot of people don't like this card, and I don't understand why. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's equipment, so, as people say, it's inherent card disadvantage, but it's pretty awesome. Well, this is also a fairly saucy pack. We have Bearer if we want to go the Infect route. Sylvok Lifestaff, which is fine. Carapace Forger, which is okay. I don't really like Surtark. The rare, you can't play this card. I haven't really seen people playing it, so I think most people realize it. I experimented with it when the set first came out. And, it can be good in some matchups, but, they put it in a set that has a million enter the battlefield effects. So if you get against one of those, it's bad. Barb Battle Gear, and then the Sylvok Replicas. I really like Sylvok Replica. We're going to have passed a lot of those, however. Sylvok Lifestaff is fine, keeps us out of colors, or Bearer. I really don't want to go Infect. I'm just going to say, screw it, not go Infect, take the best card, which is the Sylvok Replica. I don't really like going green non-Infect either, but it's a good card, so whatever. Alright, this pack gives us a few good strong picks here again. We've got Mirror, we have Shatter for some removal, and we have Perilous Mirror, who also is basically removal / an amazing defender. Also, worth noting, Sylvok Lifestaff. We haven't really decided on anything yet other than this puts us in green if we're going to keep it there. Of course, we could splash green if we have to. Mirror is great, Shatter is great, and Perilous Mirror is great. They're all very good. I'm leaning towards the Shatter because it's the most powerful card. Maybe some people would say Mirror is more powerful, and I wouldn't disagree with them. I don't know. But I think I'm going to take the Perilous Mirror, stay out of colors here for a little bit longer, and we'll see what happens. Of course, then we get past the Galvanic Blast, which is a good sign. Red is open. I'm just going to take it. Trigon of Rage is also nice. It's just a good card. Darksteel Sentinel is a nice finisher. I'm going to take the Galvanic Blast. Wish I had taken the Shatter now, but, these things happen. This pack we get not a lot. It's not nearly as saucy as the other packs. Trigon of Thought. Some people like this card. I've never really been happy with how it's played out. I always get it when I'm getting beat down. If you can wall up really well, it's good. If you can get really defensive, but otherwise, I don't really like it. Palladium Mirror is a solid card. We don't have any good things to accelerate into yet, obviously, but it's early in the draft, so we can pick some up. It's a good card. I'm going to take it. It's an artifact. We have lots of Infect in this pack. Ichor Mirror and Corpse Cur are both quality Infect cards. We also have Slice and Twain, which, although it's not an Infect, is a nice green card. I think I'm going to take it, so maybe we will go Dinosaurs or something, but we already have the Sylvok Replica, so we have one green already. And Slice and Twain is just a quality card, and I don't feel like we passed, well, we have passed a little bit of green. But it's getting it this late is a good sign that that's open. I'm sure, it seems like Infect is open as well. This pack is significantly less awesome. I've seen people play this card, and I don't really know why. Clone Shell is good. I should say, in Constructed, this card's fine, but, not here. Clone Shell's okay. Necrogen Sensor's okay. Golmos Warden's okay. And Panic Spellbomb's fine. Is Panic Spellbomb better than Clone Shell? Don't really know. We don't really have anything to get into with Clone Shell, but I'm just going to take it for now. We'll see where it goes. Here, staying out of colors, Rustic seems like the pick. Shikari is fine. Wayfarer isn't terrible, but I'll take the Rustic. It's a solid card. This pack, we can pick up another Clone Shell. I'm not a huge fan of Clone Shell, but there's really nothing else in this pack. We could take the Withstand Death, but I don't like playing that card. If we are going green, Carapace Forger is solid. I'll just take it. Not much in this pack. Daredevil is pretty meh. I've mentioned this before, but I hate the Furnace Celebration deck. So I'm going to take the Bleak Coven Vampires just for the heck of it. Maybe we'll open a Demon in the next pack. Sure, I'll take the Rebirth. I'll take this. I'm not going to play it, but I've seen it be okay. Hellion I'll play occasionally. It's a pretty annoying card to play against, so that must mean it's a good card. You know, certainly there are better 6-drops, but if you don't have better 6-drops, it's a decent card to play. By the way, I'm a little drunk, so, you know, if I play mistakes or pick mistakes, I'm going to blame it totally on that. But these things happen. Alright, next pack. We open Cerebral Eruption, which can be good, can be awful. We don't have anything in green, which is one of our colors, but we do have something in red, which is Arc Trail. And that card is just a beating, hands down. I don't know if it's as much of a beating with the new set, but in Triple Scars, it's a beating. Instill Infection's also good. I like that card a lot. But, you know, we don't really have a lot of blacks, so there's no reason to think we need to go into it. I'll just take the Arc Trail. It's not much I would take over Arc Trail, honestly. Alright, so we have the potential for Assist Bearer. We have a Ledimir, who's fine. We have a dual land that'll let us splash black, which we don't really have any black that we want to splash. What is there in our colors here? Green and red. Fervor is meh. I think I'll take the Rusted Relic. We actually have a lot of artifacts, and Rusted Relic can be quite good in that. I could also take the Mirror. I think would be my second choice, but we're hitting on enough artifacts that we'll probably hit Metalcraft. And that being said, we get past an Embersmith. We also get past a True Conviction. I'm surprised to see it going around this late. Must not have any white players going in this direction, but we're not really set up to go triple white. As much as I really love that card, but we're not set up to go triple white at this point. I mean, we don't have a lot of green, so I could drop it, but I don't want to. So Embersmith's pretty awesome. Oh, gosh. And now the white cards start coming. Well, there's nothing in this pack we really want for our deck. Oh, there's a Molder Beast. I was going to say, I could take the Hippogriff. You know, Glimmerpoint Stag is also amazing. Hippogriff is great, though. If I want to stand color, I take the Molder Beast. I'll take the Molder Beast. That's too bad. I definitely would have taken white at this point. If I would have known, I would have gotten True Conviction and the Hippogriff. Yeah, hands down. But, you know, a little late. Of course, now in this pack, I'll see a bunch of arrests or something too, and I'll just start beating my head against the wall. But this is why I tell you folks, always go red-white. You saw my first 2 drafts, both red-white, both solid decks, even if I didn't go 3-0 with them. They were still good decks. You know, red-white's just the way to go. Here we've got Dark Steel Axe, which is fine, and a Bellowing Tangleworm, which is pretty hot. We don't have a lot of green creatures, but we can pick up some more. If we're going this dinosaur route, I think this is the pick here. Dark Steel Axe is fine, though. It's annoying to play around. But I think I'll take the Tangleworm. Takes 2 to tangle. You need another green creature to make that card good. Wall of Tanglecourt's pretty good here. I think that's the pick. Mere Galvanizer is nice, but we only have Well, I guess we have 2 mirror at this point, so it wouldn't be a terrible pick. But I just like the wall better. Even in an aggro deck, the wall is good. As I've said before, it's just stops so many cards. It's almost removal in itself. And green decks can be hurting against flying creatures, so it's kind of the perfect card to kind of deal with that as well. I think I'll take the Copper Mirror in this pack. There's some red cards, but none I really like. Again, I hate Furnace Celebration. And I would consider hate drafting it just so nobody else takes it, but not while there's a good card in the pack. Nothing for us in this pack. I've seen a lot of blue, so blue's probably open. I'm gonna take the Nurok replica. I'll hide it. I don't think I'm gonna play it, but it's a good card. Again, we don't see any blue here, or any good cards here. I'll take the archers. I really heavily considered hating this card, but I guess the archers effectively kill that card, so they're good on the side. I'm not super enthused with the way this deck is going, but it's not bad. We've got some removal, and we've got some big creatures. Let me go ahead and put this in a cost sort here. Yeah, seems okay. I'll take the Panic Spellbomb here. It's a fine card. We are going sort of the Metalcraft plan. I mean, we do have the 5/5 Rusted Relic.